ladies, it's me, Tartar's Queen Dragoness again, back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you hit this like button and subscribe to this channel for more weekly transgender news and general topics regarding the transgender community. Also, down in the comment section, let's have a discussion about the transgender community. Ask any general question. May take me a little bit because I have another job outside of YouTube, but I'll get to your questions soon enough. In any case, let's get on with the video. So in one of my videos, I was not too sure if I was clear on the placement of crossdressers and their association with the transgender community. I felt that maybe I have been a little bit too wishy-washy with my general informed view of these individuals, and that there are plenty of posts and videos having conflicting views of such individuals like myself. Crossdressers, for the most part, are indeed heterosexual men who dress as women. Some do it for pleasure, others in art, but the general definition includes the phrase dressing the opposite gender generally less than 50% of the time. And their wardrobe is predominantly male. However, in my case, I could be considered a crossdresser because I'm still just a man in a dress, physically. However, my female clothing overshadows my male, and I dress more than 50% of the time, and I generally feel more comfortable as a woman. I even sleep with comfortable pajamas. And no, I'm not talking about booty shorts. In fact, I wear a comfortable t-shirt that I found at Hot Topic and some comfortable pajama pants to sleep. Pretty boring, huh? And I think that's where the confusion starts. The general ignorant portion of the public stubbornly solidifies their perception of what is and what is not a transgender individual. It's even worse with the transgender activists. There are some crossdressers, don't get me wrong, who will in fact fully transition physically as transsexuals. Others, like myself, don't see the need for that option because I don't suffer from a degree of gender dysphoria as intensely as the transsexuals. And others, like these ladies over here, who do it as a leisure activity, comfort, art, and so forth. So, just by what I presented to you, could you really tell who's under the crossdresser sub-definitions? The answer is pretty much no. Therefore, because of this, crossdressers have been placed in the transgender spectrum because you really don't know their hormone levels. You really don't know how their brain is built at birth. And nor do you know if they're homosexual, straight, or in my case, bi. Well, what about the creepy crossdressers? Queen Tartarus, Dragoness? My question for your question is, why are you so intently focused on the bad side of things? Is your life really that boring that you have to cause a ruckus everywhere you go? With that salty side out of me, there is actually something that I think a lot of people are referring to, but not a lot of people know about. And that there are crossdressers who do cross-dress for pleasurable purposes, and that impedes their lives. And that's called transvestic disorder, in which they do cross-dress for said activity. And I guess the simple definition or the simple terminology of it all is it's a cross-dressing nymphomaniac. These people I don't consider part of the trans community, and I'm pretty sure they could be easily spotted if they ever show themselves out in public. I mean, there are videos out there of them on the hub, and some of them somehow ended up on this platform. I don't know. These people generally suffered from a form of psychological trauma. Now, I'm not entirely sure how few and far between they are, but thank God I'm not one of them. I also don't classify crossdressers as part of the transgender community if they crossdress solely for illegal and immoral reasons. I mean, if you've seen my videos lately, you know my position on that. So for those of you who are in the debate of whether or not Astolfo is a transgender individual, well, the character development and the author of this Story of the Fate series tried to avoid politicizing Astolfo's gender. But based for what I stated, that he is indeed a crossdresser, but we really don't know his gender identity, Astolfo is indeed a transgender individual, because of what I said. In fact, that's a nice idea to make a video of who is and who isn't a transgender individual in anime. So, to recap, crossdressers are indeed part of the transgender community, simply because the general public does not possess the medical qualifications to play 20 questions, nor have room in a minivan to conduct biological testing. Pretty soon the term crossdresser may not exactly exist for much longer for this reason. So if you do see me out in the mall, either in a Hot Topic or at a Ross, my name is Alexis. Thank you, and have an auspicious day. Let the darkness shine.